Hey there everyone, Dr. Beth Westy here, and let me just fit all this writing in the screen. I wrote a lot more at the end there than I thought I was going to, so there we go. I wanted to come on and talk about gut health and overall, is my probiotic working? I feel like I'm doing all this stuff to help my digestive system. I'm taking a probiotic. I'm taking 2 probiotics. I'm taking them multiple times a day, but my stomach still hurts. I'm still not digesting food. I know it's causing a lot of bloat and problems, and I can't see results with whatever I'm trying, exercise, nutrition-wise. I really think my digestive system is holding me back, and I'm doing all these probiotics. What am I doing wrong? I'm going to run through a list of things that really play a huge role in your overall gut health, and I'm going to throw out suggestions. These may be things that are helpful for you, maybe not. It depends. So what I do is a GI mapping test to see exactly what your body is. Now, we want to make sure that we're doing the right thing for you, because again, you can throw a bunch of stuff up against the wall, see what sticks, and if it's not the right thing, nothing's going to happen. So I'm going to put a link right here for you to learn more about getting a GI mapping test, getting a Dutch test, custom protocols for you, so you make sure exactly what you're doing is getting the right result for you, right? Right there in the comments. So I'm going to run through this. Gut health is dependent on things like bacteria, having a proper bacterial balance in your system. You want to have enough good bacteria, and then that way any bad bacteria that gets introduced, your system can fight it off naturally. If you do not have a good amount or enough or a good balance, adding in a probiotic can be helpful. Great. But if it's not that, then doing a probiotic sometimes isn't going to do squat for a lot of these other issues. Enzymes, natural enzymes and things get released. Oh, easy, take some digestive enzymes. That can help too, right? Yeah, awesome. There's a ton of different kinds of these, but you really want to make sure you're getting high quality gut supplements. Otherwise, you're just literally throwing your money in the toilet. Literally. Yeah. Stomach acid, HCl or even ox bile. This sounds disgusting, I know. Super, super helpful in terms of getting your system to have enough acid. Oftentimes we're taking antacids, but our gut doesn't actually have enough acid to break down the food that we're eating. Gut lining. This is a really important piece, and this has a huge relation with your immune system too, which I'll cover in just a minute. But if your gut lining is not good, like the mucosal lining, that's the layer within your digestive system, is not good, it can hurt to eat anything. It can hurt to eat anything. It can cause bloating, a lot of different digestive issues. But glutamine is a supplement that's really, really common. That is like the number one thing for leaky gut stuff. Great. There's a blend of things that I love to use because there's other things that go along with this besides just that, right? But this is the main thing, just so you guys know. Again, doing a probiotic, yes, that's helpful. But if this is something that you need and you're not getting it in, again, it's hard for your system to really get the right results. Gut activity. This is the peristalsis, right? The movement that your stomach has to do. That can be closely related with the inflammation. If you have a lot of inflammation, your gut's actually not going to move like it should. It's going to feel like a rock. It's going to feel really hard and like stuck. That is really, really tough. So first, having a type of anti-inflammatory diet. That's what that says, anti-inflam diet. Keeping inflammatory things out of your system is important. And then also things like aloe. Again, there's different blends of different supplements that I sometimes will recommend, depending on the person, depending on what comes up in your report, that aloe is really helpful in layering this in to help that inflammatory activity, which then can help your overall activity be at the right level for you. You don't want things too active. Otherwise, you don't leave the bathroom all day. The last one here I want to cover is yeast. It's normal to have some, a little bit of yeast or something in your system. What's not normal is if it gets to be overgrown. Now, if you have too little good bacteria, too high bad bacteria, that also leads to an overgrowth of yeast. So caprylic acid, and there's a few other things as well that can help, but this is the main, like the go-to for a long time for people. That really helps not only bacterial balance, but also the yeast balance in your gut. Now, again, I'm just throwing these out there for your information. My mission here is for you to just start diving into things more. Do you have a lot of yeast infections? Has that been a thing for you? Have you been addicted to sugar? Do you have an issue with your gut lining? All these things. Do you have a lot of stress in your life, right? What are your hormones like? I'm giving you other ideas to start diving into so that you can start making some changes. And if you have questions, do not hesitate to reach out to me. And again, if you're like, yes, I'm sick of this, I'm sick of feeling like crap, I want to get this taken care of, go right there in the comments and click on that link and learn more. One thing I did not cover was parasites, other worms or other things like that, protozoa. Gross. We all are exposed to them, okay? If you've ever eaten at a restaurant, there you go. Yeah. It's how it is, right? And then any other immune reactions. And immune reactions are also set off a ton by your hormones. So again, if you would like me to do a whole specific deep dive on some of these things, a whole video, I totally can. Let me know. More than happy to do it. But I wanted to introduce these things to make sure that you are making the right steps forward in your health for you. Stop guessing. Stop throwing things up against the wall and hoping that a positive result is going to happen for you. Other resources I have for you, I have my book, The Female Fat Solution, and The Female Menopause Solution. These talk all about nutrition that matches your hormones and your cycle. These are on Amazon. My podcast is called The Female Health Solution, and then my YouTube channel is called Dr. Beth Westy, where I have a whole myriad of videos for you, educating you on health and hormones and all the things. So let me know if you guys need anything else. Otherwise, have a great rest of your night, and I will see you later.